So Bozy Ennis, the father and trainer of Jaron Boots Ennis, was on Fight Hook News. Salute to Jamie Calderin from Fight Hook News. Boxing Talk. Salute to him. Go subscribe to the channel. But he had an interview with Bozy Ennis, and he had to get to the bottom of the big discussion that boxing fans have been having with Jaron Boots Ennis and Terence Bud Crawford. It's your boy, Mr. 926, a.k.a. Bushido the Dragon, a.k.a. the Black Mage, a.k.a. I could just do this all day, the two-time demonetized champion of the world.
Smash the like button.
Check it out, man. Jaron Boots Ennis. We was talking about him last night. We was talking about Boots last night a little bit. Actually, we talk about Boots quite a bit here. Right? Boots Ennis is that guy, right? You know, there's a little rivalry between the Crawford army, the Bud army, and the Boots bandwagon. And, you know, it's become a little thing, but like I told you guys before, Jaron Boots Ennis and Bozy Ennis, they got what they wanted. They got what they needed. But really, Crawford at this point will be a risk. Yeah, that'd be a risk because really they got what they wanted. They got the IBF belt. Now they can pave their own path. But let's see what Bozy Ennis had to say. Salute to Fight Hook News. Let's see what he had to say.
I know it's been around several times that they discussed about the whole situation with Terence Crawford and Jaron Boots Ennis. Right. Now, can you go a little into detail about this situation with the IBF and the WBO at the time when it happened in, I believe it was 22, the ending of the year 2022, where you had to make a decision of which route you guys were going to go? Was it the IBF route or the WBO route? And what led you to go the IBF route?
Hold up. He came with that heat. Jamie came with that heat. You know what I'm saying? You heard the question. All right, let me play it.
No, we didn't have no decision at the time. We was #1 for the IBF. That's why we went that way. When Crawford was telling y'all that stuff, I mean, if that was the case, everybody know we wanted to fight Crawford. We wanted to fight Spence. So why would he say?
But if my memory serves me correctly, I be forgetting stuff, right? There'd be a lot of stuff going on. But my memory served me correct. I think that Virgil, at one point it was like nobody around. I think Virgil like did something else or something. I like got sick or something or was going to fight somebody else. He went the WBA route or something like that, right? Something like that. And then they left kind of Jaron Boots Ennis as the guy kind of like next, pretty much the WBO. But then he still opted to go the IBF route. This is the narrative that people is going with when it comes to the storyline with Jaron Boots Ennis, Terence Crawford, IBF, et cetera, et cetera.
Something like we had the opportunity, but we didn't have the opportunity because we wasn't #1 for the WBO. What's his name? Virgil Ortiz was. And I think Virgil Ortiz turned it down. But then you got Crawford. He would have amnesia, whatever the fuck you call anesthesia, and when he could have took us. So no, so all that stuff about WBO and all that, nah, we've been asked for that fight. So,
so the OG said, man, we've been asked for that fight.
It didn't make no difference when we was going to take the fight, or it was up to him to take the fight or answer us back.
Now, the BLK Prime situation, that wasn't really going to happen
because
I've heard they shorted him on his money, at the back end. So he really didn't get the $10 million that he was supposed to get Crawford. Yeah. So that wasn't really going to fall through, and Showtime wasn't going to allow you guys to go over the BLK.
Wait, so Bud didn't get his $10 million from BLK? I mean, I didn't follow through with that. This is news to me. This is my first time hearing this. He didn't get the $10 million guarantee. Look, it's not my business. You know what I'm saying? That's we ain't doing too much pocket watching around over here on this side of the internet. But let's see what else they had to say. Apparently, the money wasn't really there for BLK Prime like they thought. But from what we know on the surface, well, Bozy said they was loyal to Showtime. You know what I'm saying? And that was the reason why kind of the fight didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like a way to kind of save face, so to speak. Like, anyways, Crawford didn't get his money, so, and then we see what happened with BLK Prime. They no longer exist. But guess what? Showtime no longer exists either. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not them allowing us to go. It's that I knew what they was trying to do. They was trying to get us to leave Showtime to go over there with them. They said they can make the big fight with Crawford. You know what I mean? And I said, and I explained it to him. I said, yo, okay, so let's get together because we want that fight. I said, let's get together and discuss it with Espinosa, Showtime. You know what I mean? Because I'm still with them. You know what I mean? I'm not leaving them and then go over there. You know what I mean? That's the situation is right.
So Espinosa is still working with PBC, and you guys.
As of now, that's all. That's what I know now. You know what I mean? That's what we're trying to find out what's going on now with this situation.
So most likely, Boots is still staying.
Oh yeah, we still there. Oh yeah, we still there.
Obviously, with Crawford's career, it's looking like it's coming to a short end. He's talking about a few fights left.
Right.
You think you guys can get in with Terence Crawford? Will he get in the ring with y'all before his career is over?
No, I mean, like I said, people keep on talking about Crawford, but I understand Crawford. Crawford is getting older. Crawford want to make the big money. You know what I mean? But before that, I was talking about we wanted to fight Crawford. The reason why we want to fight, because Crawford is a great fighter, man. Just like Spencer's a great fighter. We wanted to test our skills, and we know our skills are on the level or maybe over that level. You know what I mean?
Real humble guys, man. Bozy Ennis, Boots Ennis are really, really humble dudes. Yeah, we want our shot. You know what I'm saying? We want to fight Terence Crawford. You know, he's the guy that's the best. He's the guy that's pretty much, you know, that guy. And then I can see Bud saying like, well, Jaron Boots Ennis, he's good. You know what I'm saying? But what is he at this point in my career, at my age, I'm not 30. I'm not closer to 30. I'm closer to 40 than I am to 30. I want to go for the big fights. It took me a while to get here. It took me longer than I wanted to get here. And now I want to try to get the big fights for my last few runs. If he even has a few runs left.
Then we're going to 154. Then after 154, we're going up 160. We're going up the ladder.
Now with Eddie Hearn having kind of bent, is that?
So yeah, you heard it, you guys. They sticking around 147, clear it out. Then they go up to 154, clear it out. Then they move it up the ladder. This is the next move for the Boots Ennis team Jaron Boots Ennis. Really humble guys, man. Really humble dudes. I can see it from both perspectives, from both the Ennises and Crawford. But I think it was a risk for Boots Ennis, more of a risk for Boots at this point, because it's not a guarantee that he'll go out there and beat Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford isn't just some ordinary, he's like the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like the best. And going in there with a guy like Boots, like I said before, going in there with a guy like Crawford, is Boots truly ready for that type of fight? How will he perform under the big lights? Will he be able to do all the razzling and dazzling and all the Matrix-like moves against a guy like Terence Crawford under the big lights with the pressure that's going to be applied when he standing across that ring from a guy like Terence Crawford? We haven't seen Boots Ennis in a main event fight. There's a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? But Boots Ennis and them, man, they could pave their own path. You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily even have to deal with Crawford and be great in their own right. You know what I'm saying? I think Bozy Ennis kind of knows this, and this is why he kind of understands Crawford's perspective. Like, look, man, it took Crawford a while to get here. You know what I'm saying? He's closer to 40 now, and he just got here. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he's closer to 30. No, he's closer to 40. And he wants the big fights, and rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately for Team Ennis, they just not quite the big enough fight just yet. Who's going to put the money up that's going to get Crawford, entertained or eager, or even entice him to, get in there and deal with Jaron Boots Ennis. Because let's believe it. Best believe Terence Crawford acknowledges Jaron Boots Ennis as a threat. He acknowledges Boots as a threat for sure. He'll be stupid not to, right? It'll be unwise not to acknowledge him as a potential threat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's my thoughts on it. Salute to Fight Hook News. Go subscribe to his channel. I'm gonna leave the video link in the description. Tell me what you guys think, man. Bozy Ennis kind of clears it up, man. He kind of clears it up. He talks about the IBF WBO situation with Jaron Boots Ennis. Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, how's your boy? Peace out.